begin this design, paint your nail with your normal base coat. Then apply the base colour that you'd like to use on your other nails and to complement your feathers. Today I'm using Essie. It's Saint-Tropez. It's a brown nudie colour which is going to go perfectly with the feathers that I've chosen. Okay, so I've applied 2 coats of my base colour and it's almost dry. So I'm just going to choose the feathers that I'm going to use for my accent nails. One like this would be good because you could place it across the nail and it would really stand out. Or if you wanted more of the design, you could use a really big one like that and trim it to how you'd like it. But I find it easier to work with these little ones here. I kind of like not all the nail covered with the feather, but that's just personal preference. So this is the top coat I'm going to be using today to glue down my feather. It's OPI start to finish. It's not a fast drying top coat, it's actually a top coat that can be used as a base coat as well. So I'm just going to apply one pretty thick layer of that now. So I've picked up my feather that I'm going to use with tweezers so that I can get quite precise when I'm placing it. And now I'm going to place it diagonally across my nail. I'm not going to cover my whole nail, I'm going to cover about 3/4 of it. So just gently place it down on top. Then use the tweezers to really gently just push it down into place. I don't want to push too hard because I don't want to ding my base colour or distort the shape of the feathers. So just really gently pushing that down so it sticks into the top coat. So you can see I have a giant hunk of feather hanging off my nail. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to trim the feather to the size of my nail. Just be really gentle in this stage because your scissors might lift the feather or pull the feather. So just take it pretty easy. Just push the feather down again if it's lifted anywhere. So I've trimmed up the feather to fit over my nail. So now it's time to apply the top coat. I tried this design with Seche Vite, which is the top coat that I normally use, and it was a complete failure. It turned the feather strands really hard and it didn't have that nice flat look. So I switched to using CND Shellac. It's a UV top coat, so you do need a light box or a UV light to cure this, but it gives the design a really flat, shiny finish and just makes the feather look embedded in your nail. So whether you're going to use a gel top coat or your normal top coat, the trick to this is on the first coat, apply your polish going the direction of the feathers. So normally you'd paint from your cuticle to the tip of your nail, but now for this step you're going to reverse that. You're going to paint the way that the feather is going so that you don't ruffle the feathers, move the feathers, separate the feathers. So really light touch here. If you're using a gel top coat, stay away from your cuticles because when you put your hand into the light box, the gel becomes a little bit runnier and you don't want it to run onto your cuticles because that will cause the gel to lift. So that's the first coat. I'm going to go put that in the light box now to cure. So my first coat of gel top coat has cured, it's dry. I'm going to apply the second coat now, and I'm going to apply that like I would a normal nail polish, starting from my cuticle and sweeping out to the tip. So I'll put that back in the light box and cure that again. When the second coat is dry, take your nail buffer and just buff around the tip of your nail if there is any tiny little bits of feather just poking out. I love feather nails. I think they look fantastic, and I'm glad that I gave it a go. I hope you like this tutorial, and I look forward to seeing pictures of your manicure up on our Facebook page. See you later.